What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wes from A Connection TV on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections about our differences. And we're here to talk to y'all about Baddies Chapter 2, Episode 14, entitled New Baddies in Town. I was wondering if I should have, review Episode 13. Episode 13 was alright, but there's so much to cover and there's so much to talk about. I was on vacation for 10 days. I did something fantabulous, and I, hosted a cruise, which garnered over 250 people. Trying to get 250 black gay men in one space where the main topic is not about sex is kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult. But I'm happy because everybody finally came to see what a Western Friends trip is actually like. And it's not about the stereotypes, and we had a great time. But anyway, if y'all looking to cruise and party with your boy, go to westernfriends.com, WESAND, friends with an S at the end.com, all right? We're going to talk about episode 14. And I want to talk about Lex and Tasiki. I told y'all Lex was going to win. I should have bet. I told y'all Lex was going to win. There's so much to talk about. I got to talk about the reunions that's been going on. Man, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I don't go on vacation again until October. I got a man now, y'all. I made it official. But anyway, y'all ain't to talk about me. We're going to talk about baddies. All right? You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. The girls are in Dallas. They go to headquarters to perform. And it's the first time. Well, I don't know if it's the first time. But for some reason, my mind does not recall another moment where they ran through the performance like this. Like, it was literally like ran through. All right, we're done with the performances. Next. I was like, oh, this is very interesting. There are a lot of girls to perform, but this is interesting. Then we get to a moment between Big Legs getting upset that Fauna is looking at her. You know what's interesting? I like that Fauna is able to not really do much of anything and still get under Big Legs' skin. I like that. Because it's like, girl, why you mad? You spat on the girl. You should be cool. You should be cool off her. And my thing is, because I'm going to big up Lex later on, but my thing is, this girl is finna be the cockiest broad on Baddie. She's already cocky, okay? But now, she got the win to prove her cockiness. Can't nobody say nothing to her, and she gonna be cockier than a mud. One thing I like about Tasiki is that Tasiki don't really... She don't really give off an air of arrogance. She just be chilling all the way through. But Lex is about to let girls have it. You hear me? She about to let girls have it. Let girls have it. And I'm, it's congratulations, Lex. At the end of the day, you whooped the heaviest. Cleared her. Had her spinning like Summer was spinning. Had her spinning like Summer had that other girl, that baby mama girl spinning. What? Oh, okay. But we're going to do a video about that. All right. The fake checks and all of that stuff. But anyway, Fauna still get under this girl's skin. And my thing is, Lex, chill out. Why you mad? You say you don't want to fight her, so don't give her nothing. If she is only on the show because you're making her relevant, stop making her relevant. That's all I'm saying. But anyways... Fauna looking cute. Her fans, her supporters are like, Fauna, because they see her arguing with Lex. And we know that Lex has a lot of followers, over 1 million followers. But Lex, on the show and kind of like off the show, Lex's haters are loud, right? So people are going to be like, Fauna. So much so that Fauna's presence makes Lex want to leave. Stop playing with me, Lex. You can whoop this girl, right? And there's no shade. We already know she can. Lex can whoop a lot of girls on baddies, period, okay? Why are you letting Fauna run you off? What's the big deal, mama? I don't understand it. Or like everybody want to copy pressure. What's the big deal, babe? Why you running off, babe? Why you pressed? You spat on her. Why you pressed? I just don't understand why Lex is leaving. Lex should not have to leave. Lex should not even be bothered or feel bothered. But Fauna, you better get that. You better sneak that hoe. Period. Ciroc is looking prettier and prettier and prettier. Now I know a lot of y'all was hating on me when I said that Ciroc should come back and should be a regular. I was like, no, outside. I told y'all her personality was gonna rock. I told y'all she was gonna run this season, and Ciroc is running this season. If this season did not have Ciroc, we would be watching one of the wackest seasons ever. If this season did not have Ciroc, Ivory, and Pressure, it will be one of the. Mind you, I still don't really understand what the whole allure is with Pressure. I still don't get it. I don't know the girl, don't understand nothing about the girl. I love me some Ciroc. I love me some Ivory. That's it. It is what it is. She trying to get to Tasiki because she see Tasiki somewhere. They like, Ciroc, chill out. You can't get to her. Natalie performs. Natalie is, she does her thing. Great. And so we move to the next day. We move to the next day where we talking to Big Lex, DTB, Rolly, and Killer. Big Lex and Killer still cool. Now, I was on the fence with how Killer was saying, oh, me and Fauna, we're still cool, but I can still be cool with Lex. Because here we are, now the roles are reversed. Because Lex was like, yeah, I'm the same way with Dolly. Here we are, Cold Killer got a clear issue with Dolly, but Big Lex is sitting right next to her. So Big Lex and Cold Killer have proven that they can still be amicable and cordial with each other, even though they both have issues with the opposite side's partner. Couldn't really be me. I don't understand that. It does not work for me. If you are able to be cool with somebody that did me wrong, it don't work for me. It don't work for me. It don't work for me. It don't work for me, especially if what they did to me is some hardcore, cold ass. It don't work for me, but it works for Big Lex and Killer. That's cool. It works for DTB because DTB is like, well, you know what? I can't even sit next to Cold Killer. I got to move on this side. Cold Killer, like, respectfully, I don't give a fuck. Cold Killer sizing her up, stunning her on this. Like, I don't give, like, you and whatever. Which makes me feel like, is this the reason why they was having so much energy and animosity towards each other at the auditions? Because, like, what's really good for real? Like, the way Cold Killer's mouth is toward DCB is greasy, and I don't understand why DCB is allowing Cold Killer to go off and sun her like this. I don't know if y'all reading what I'm reading, but I read it. It was in clear English. Same way that I read that E.T. was sunning Persuasion, but Persuasion came out online and was like, I love E.T. It's cool, y'all. It's TV. Psych. What you talking about? And see, that's the thing. A lot of this is for TV bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. DTP should have said something. But, DTP is saying, I like Cold Killer. It's hard for me. I don't understand what I should do. I'm like, nah. Natalie trying to have a conversation, a cool conversation. She like, listen, I spoke to Cold Killer already, but I'm going to speak to y'all. I'm not here for the tasers. I'm not here for the jumping. I'm not here for the outsides. I'm not here for the bottles. I'm not here for it. But you're not doing anything about it, Natalie. No one's suffering. So what's next? Tinker needs to leave the show because if she stay on the show, she really gonna crack her face for real. And then Cold Killer's reasoning for using the taser don't make a sense to me, not a lick of sense. Killer says that it was for Dolly because we know what was going on online with Dolly's man and the allegations and the whatever, and back and forth, who got the most money and all of that stuff. Cold Killer said it was for Dolly, but Dolly wasn't there. It's not making no sense, sis. Then she pulls up a DM that Cold Killer sent, that Tinker sent Cold Killer. It's still not making no sense. And the reason why it's still not making no sense is because you're on a no-touch list. And when Killer had multiple opportunities to touch you, she didn't. So just like you, Cold Killer, you're exchanging words to Tinker face to face. She's exchanging words to you via DM. I don't know why you mad. I don't know why you feel like you on guard now. Maybe because Lori was there with you and that energy just put a little battery in your back and maybe you was feeling a little froggy so you wanted to leave. I just feel like Tinker owe that to Cold Killer. And I feel like Tinker go give it to her at the reunion. And I feel like it's just due. I feel like it's a combination of things why Cold Killer did what she did. She an artist signed to Natalie, so she feel like she got it like that. Lori was with her, and she was a little tipsy. One of all three, or all three, or two out of the three can be right. But I feel like all three of the three is right. Lori came out and said she didn't even touch Tinker. She was just dead just in case. But like, I don't know about y'all, but if I know my dude's got my back, I might feel a little extra with the neck worth. I just might be a little, what up? You know what I'm saying? I just might be a little bit. But I just don't rock with her. I just don't rock with Cold Killer's reasoning. So, like, how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like Cold Killer was valid for what she did to take it? And then it's the conversation online where everybody is like, oh, spitting is worse. Taser me. Hit me in the head with a bottle. Are y'all cool? What are we talking about here? You would rather possibly have a heart attack, possibly have a seizure, possibly have a stroke to being tased in the neck versus being spat on, where you can just wipe the nut off your face and move on. I'm sure in sex, y'all do a lot of worse things, a lot of nastier things than to have somebody spit on you. Y'all, it be people out here that eat a whole bowl of Chinese food and be French kissing a bitch right after. You mean to tell me that spit is worse than taser and bottle to the dome? Or y'all smoking? It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. But what makes sense is that Tinka has every right to finish breaking her face. No shade. I like Cold Killer, but some of the things she did this season is just really, not for me. Not for me. I'm sorry. You cool with the bitch that spat on me? Nah, I'm not feeling that. But both Lex and Cold Killer play the same fence, because I'm sorry, it's not. If I was Dolly or Fauna, I would feel some sort of way. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Cold Killer's reasoning. Is it a valid enough reason for y'all? It's not for me. They talk about the line dancing situation, which line dancing was cool. I felt bad for the line dancers because that girl that was in that line dancing studio, she wasn't the only one there. The rest of the team was there, but they were standing behind the cameras because girls could not act. And you know, everybody's saying that ET won and DTB. I feel like DTB knows she lost, and the reason why, not DTB, Dolly knows she lost, and I feel like the reason why Dolly knows she lost is because she stopped. And then she was carrying on, throwing fans and whipping the security guard. You would not have to do that. Same thing for Lex. Like, you would not have to do that if a girl did not get on your skin like that. Like, I don't understand why we bugged out like that. It don't make sense to me. But everybody online was saying that ET won. I just feel like she did, or got the best of Dolly because Dolly stopped and immediately put the hat on. But we saw knots before the hat was on. Can't act like we did not see the knot. You know, it is what it is. But the line dancing thing was crazy. You know, Amber jumping Biggie just for clout was ridiculous. Mariah and Lex having Biggie's back, I don't know what that was about, because y'all was just mad at her and didn't really like her for real, for real. But at the end of the day, y'all don't want to see her getting snuck. Okay, that's cute. But like, is it real? Is the energy real for real or no? Because it feel like no. It really do. It feel like the energy is not real for real. Because if I'm mad at you, what's going on with you? That's just me. Because then when we clear it outside, and I'm talking about episode 13, then when we clear it outside, Mariah and Biggie still don't come to a resolution. Anyways, we move on. DTB feels like Hurricane did not do enough. Hell, Hurricane feels she did not do enough. We all can say that she did not do enough, because I felt like she should have socked ET for stopping her. But we cannot say that she didn't do anything. And so it is what it is. I feel like the girls can feel how they feel, but Hurricane did do something. But I feel like definitely Hurricane could have did more. She definitely could. She could have socked ET and then just went out like bang, just knocked her shit, just bang, knocked her. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You know. Oh, ET, Ivory, Mariah, Neat, Kanaya, and Egypt all get in the kitchen. This was a waste of time. E.T. feel like she king on that. And I don't know why, because everybody talking about who didn't do enough or who did least or whatever. E.T. really ain't been in there like that for real, for real. E.T. should have been on Dolly Neck every episode, if you ask me. But she wasn't. So I feel like everybody she was sunning or trying to sun did the same amount as she did. Or a little bit less. But E.T. ain't really been the main factor for real, for real. She ain't been that. She ain't been that. Not for real, for real. Biggie been more of a main factor than E.T. I just saying how I feel. But you know, E.T. feel like she could talk her shit, so she talking her shit to Cabaret girls. Egypt in the confessional talking about, oh, E.T., why you acting like you got it like that? But Egypt, it's in the confessional. And Egypt, where you been? After Kanaya whooped you, we didn't see you no more. But y'all talked that off, off camera. Y'all talked, y'all pieced it up. Okay. But I mean, it's not like E.T. lying. It's just that E.T. shouldn't be the one delivering the news. Ivory should be the one delivering the news. But that's just a me thing. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Because I know y'all like E.T. I want E.T. to come back, but whatever. Go figure. When E.C. said it sounded like free checks, I don't know why none of the Cabaret girls checked her. I don't understand it. But whatevs, it is what it is. They talk about the fight between Dolly and E.T. The Cabaret girls feeling some sort of way. They say, Dolly got you first round. Dolly got you. E.T. like, I don't know what y'all thought y'all saw, but she ain't get me. She stopped. Anyway, we're not going to continue this conversation from people that ain't doing shit. I said, oh, okay. Is it me or do we finally, well, not finally, but none of these Cabaret girls fighting none of the baddies for real, for real. Like, E.T. fighting Dolly. Like, these Cabaret girls getting off scot-free, to be honest. Pressure and TT are speaking to Tommy. And I'm in there like, why? I couldn't understand this. And it's interesting because Tommy and Pressure was about to go at it. Like, Pressure seemed to get under everybody's skin. And I don't know why people allow individuals to get under their skin. It don't make sense to me. It really don't make sense to me. Why do we allow Pressure to get under our skin? But Pressure like, yeah, I was in prison with your mom. I was like, oh God, where's this finna go? Yeah, she said that you don't stick up for her. You don't help her out. You don't give her money. You don't take care of her. In so many words. Tommy like, girl, who you talking to? You with my mother? Hold on, let me call this bitch right now. Tommy called the girl. She like, Ma, you say I don't take care of you, Ma. You know this girl? Who this girl talking? I really felt like Tommy was about to sun Pressure, but Pressure didn't care because pressure on that with everybody. And that's one thing I can say that I like about her. For Baddie, she's on that with everybody. So I'm like, okay, cool. But they end up being okay with each other and having commonality with each other. This is a weird scene, but it would have been funny if Tommy went after Pressure or Pressure went after Tommy. It would have been funny. But again, Pressure's sunning people and they don't even know that they're being sunned by her. Persuasion leaves the show. She talks to Ciroc, Hurricane, and Fauna. I'm like, oh, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, girl, she tired of fighting. It is what it is. You can leave the show. I like the display of friendship between these four ladies. I thought it was cool. Then we get a conversation between Tinka and Rolly, and I'm on Tinka's side with this. I understand Tinka. I feel Tinka. I'm leaving because y'all think this is a game for real. Like, if it was me, somebody would have been blind, deaf, not being able to talk, not being able to walk for the rest of like people would have been hurt already if it was me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She had a taser. So I came back with a gun. Or I came back with a machete. Or I had a knife or a pen in my pocket and I stabbed her throat. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. You'd rather get spit on than to deal with the repercussions of hurting me with an object. Let's be for real. Let's be all for real, for real. And we find out that Tinka did not have no weighted gloves or anything. She just hit hard. We already found this out a long time ago. I don't even know why this is still a topic of discussion. We find this out about Tinka. We find this out about Tasiki. They did not have weighted gloves. They did not have weapons. It is what it is. I'm on Team Tinka, though. Because for me, it's like you bring a taser to the situation. Don't be mad how I come next. End of discussion. End of discussion. Do not be mad how I come next. And the way that Cold Killer be going off in the car, hey, so what? What? Oh my mind, that's all, folks. She be doing a lot. Like real heavy on it. Like real heavy on it. No Nicki Minaj. And I'm just like, all that energy for what? To get the other side of your face cracked? Like, what are we talking about? I'm out. I'm bowing out gracefully. I completely understand Tinka. Completely understand Tinka. Yeah. Everybody leaving. Persuasion left. Stunner left. K Rican left. Tinka leaving. That's 4 bras left. Right? I want to say somebody else left too, but whatever. We at the Aroma place. This is a strip club with big booty bras. Everybody come in dancing. Everybody being a lesbian. That's cool. Or supporting the stripping cause. Great. Rolly come in. She like, yeah, who y'all think we need to let go? I don't let them know when they get. I think Neat need to go. I think Neat need to go. And, Bro Rilla coming in. I got something to say to her. A wet needs to go. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. DTB like, yeah, Cold Killer needs to go if Tinker left. And let's be clear, Fauna, here we go, Fauna again. Repping for Cold Killer, sticking up for Cold Killer. All day long, all week long, all month long, all year long. Fauna gonna stand up for Killer. I ain't seen Killer stand up for Fauna yet. Is it me? Is it me or is it the TV that we watching? I ain't seen Cold Killer stand up for Fauna yet. But I'll leave it alone. It is what it is. We get 4 new girls. I don't know who these bras are. Lexi Gold. We get Shay and Lexi Gold. Lexi Gold got beef with Kanai. She get beat up 3 times. Shay got beat up. Shay got beef with Hurricane. Hurricane run out with her, but in that fight before the show went off, Shay was really getting that. Or it was security who was in the way. Ciroc telling Baddie, don't jump in. Because, Baddie good for jumping in. But what do y'all think about this episode? I thought it was okay. I thought the episode was okay. Just like I thought episode 13 was okay. But I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Mona gonna come out reviews this week. I'm gonna release the winners of the contest for last month this week. I'm back, y'all. We're gonna talk about the videos. The video's gonna come out. So I'm here. Leave your comments, hit that like button. Let me know what y'all feeling about what I talked about. And as always, Leia. Deuces.